to my beef Dianne. Alright, this is a really simple, easy meal, really hearty. You can cook it in absolutely anything. So if you cook it in the oven, everything you use has to have a lid. If you cook it in the oven, 180 degrees Celsius. I'm going to do it on the stove top in my cast iron pot. You can do it on a camp oven, you can do it in a slow cooker. It doesn't matter, you can do it in anything you want. Okay, so what we're going to need is a kilo of beef chuck steak. We need some olive oil, some 4 cloves of garlic, a medium onion, a 425 gram can of tomatoes, some chicken stock, Worcestershire sauce, some cream, fresh parsley, and a tablespoon of brandy. So if you haven't got brandy, it's okay, it'll be really yummy without it as well. But if you've got the brandy, definitely use it. Alright, I'll write the recipe below for you guys to make it really easy for you. Alright, let's do this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut our chuck beef up into roughly 3 centimetre pieces. Once you've cut your steak into pieces like that, they don't have to be exact. You want to chop up your onion nice and rough as well. And now we're going to get our frying pan so we can brown everything off. And then we're going to put it into whatever pot we've decided that we're going to cook with. Now if you're going to do it in the oven, preheat your oven now to 180 degrees Celsius. Okay, heat up our pan on half. We want roughly a tablespoon of oil. Olive oil I use, but you can use any oil you got. Now we want to put our beef in. Now what we want to do is we're only browning it, okay? So we are not cooking it, we're just browning on either side. So basically 1 minute on this side. Now as soon as we flick it over for the second side, for the second minute. As soon as we've done that like so, grab our onions, chuck them in. Now you want to put in your 4 cloves of crushed garlic or your 4 heaped teaspoons of jar garlic, and we're going to give it a good mix around just for about a minute. Okay, now I've non-stop tossed it around for about a minute. Now we want to put it into whatever we're using to cook in today. Alright, make sure you get all your juices out of your pan and put them all in there as well. Now we want to add our diced tomatoes, chopped tomatoes, and we want to add our whole can, everything in it. Now we want to add 3/4 of a cup of chicken stock, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Like I said, incredibly simple dish, but oh, you wait till you see how tasty it is. Okay, now we've done that, mix it all in really well. Now stick it in your oven, make sure the lid is on, and you want to cook it for 1.5 hours, stirring every half an hour. Now if you're like me and you're putting it on the stove top, we want to bring it up to a light simmer and put the lid on, and we want to simmer it for 1.5 hours, and we want to stir it once every half an hour. Oh, this is going to be so good. Now when you've got about 40 minutes to go, there's a few ways you can do this. Sometimes I love making it on mashed potato and pushing like the middle in the mashed potato and then filling it with it. Oh. And other times, it's originally supposed to be made with the little pasta shells. You cook them up and you serve it with that on top of them. I don't have pasta shells, so I'm going to use the little bow tie shells today. So yeah, when you've got about half hour, 40 minutes to go, cook up your potato mash or your pasta. Mate, it's been 1.5 hours later and it is smelling awesome up in here. Alright, now we want to take the lid off and we want to simmer it for a further 20 minutes. Okay, now the 20 minutes is up, we want to add our parsley, our 2 tablespoons roughly of chopped parsley. We want to add our 1 tablespoon of brandy. And we want to add our 1/2 cup of cream that we've got to room temperature. Now we want to mix it in really well, and we just want to simmer it for 5 minutes without the lid on, and then we are ready to serve up. Oh, this is the part I love, serving it up. Alright, pasta in your bowl. Alright, now you want to kind of get the meat in the spoon and drain it a bit, so you can just try and get all meat into the bowls first. Once you've got the even amount of meat in the bowls, you want to get your juices. Oh, you want to pour them over? Oh yeah. Lots of them for your pasta. Oh, a little bit of extra parsley over the top. Well, there you have it, lovelies. Beef Dianne. Pretty simple way. Oh, I love the smell of the kitchen for that whole almost 2 hours. It's just amazing. It's just a few things thrown together at the beginning, and then I love that, the way the cooking just does all the rest. Alright, have yourselves an awesome night. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.